Fury developers, welcome back to Hi-Fi Tech and Entertainment channel. Till now you guys learned and Fury elements, CAP projects, build applications, everything, right? In CAP project, we need HANA database system to develop our tables, calculation views, graph, analytical graph creations, everything. So now onwards, I will show you how to create a HANA database projects step-by-step videos. So let's get started. The first step in today's video, what we will learn is we will create a HANA database projects and we will create a columnar table using the declarative SQL commands. The next, we will load the data for testing and columnar tables for a CSV file. Then we will access this to your HANA Database Explorer. Then we'll create a plain schema file with the table and simulate with the replicated schema. Then final step, we'll create a user provided service to access the database in SAP HANA Cloud. So let's get start the video. Now first navigate to your BTP. We will log in it here. Before going to develop our SAP HANA projects, first we will need to check the HANA databases is running or not. For that, go to your SAP HANA Cloud and check whatever the instance we created, this one has to in the running state. Then only our whatever the deployment process, everything will work. So this one, how to create an instance and how to deploy this to our BTP, this all things already I created a video. If you want, I will let me know in the comment section. I will add that video link in the description. Then we need to create an instance. Already I created some instance, HDI tutorial. This instance I created to deploy our project to the SAP HANA database. So I will show you how to create an instance. First, go to your service marketplace. Once you navigate it here we have an option called SAP HANA Schema HDIContainer. Once you click on this, you can see that here. Create. Now we need to select the plan HDI shade. Once you select the plan, here you can see already the Cloud Foundry and dev space. This automatically mapped. Why? Because if you see for my instance already I maintained that. How to check that is go to your manage configuration section tab, and once you go there, here we have an instance mapping. Here if you see already I mapped my Cloud Foundry. That's why it is populated automatically here. Here you need to give some instance name, just how I already given, right? HANA database underscore something we need to give. Click on next. Here within the JSON parameters you need to give two things. One is schema ID. So here if you see, we need to maintain the JSON structure only, and the name whatever we maintain in my previous here, right, that name we need to give it here. Then the next step is instance ID. So everyone have a doubt what instance ID we need to give. That one, go to here, go back to your HANA database, right click three options. Then here you can see copy the instance ID. Once it is copied, maintain then instance ID here. That's it. Then we need to close the JSON. So once you maintain like this, once you click on create, then it will go to the Cloud Foundry. There the instance is created. That one you can see in your instance and subscription section. Now some dummy I created, right? See, it's created here. Like this we need to create an instance. By using this instance only we are going to deploy all our HANA applications to the cloud. I don't want to use this, that's why I deleted. Why? Because I didn't maintain some proper naming conventions. Now Our HANA database is ready. Now we are going to create a projects. For that, open your Business Application Studio, click on it here. Then it will navigate the dev space. Here we need to choose a SAP HANA native application. This is the main we need to choose. So once you maintain this, then navigate to your Business Application Studio. Once you navigate it here you can see whatever the projects we are going to create it in our HANA database, that projects we need to deploy it here by using these icons. What these icons and how to deploy all the things already I showed you in my previous, but I will here step by step I will explain you. First step, if you see, we need to create a project. For that, here click on create HANA database project from the template. Now we need to give the project name. So give some proper naming conventions. Here I will give some DM. This is the project name I define, or else if you want to give some proper name means my HANA native apps, right? My HANA native app. So yeah, click on next. So once you click on next, here it will load the module name. The default module name only I'm going to maintain it here. Click on next. Then it is asking the namespace schema name. Now I'm maintaining everything is an empty. Next. Here if you see, once you click on next, now it is asking the Cloud Foundry sign in. So we need to log in the Cloud Foundry. If you already log in, then it won't ask. Directly it will ask to bind the service. I didn't log in, that's why it is asking me. Sign in. Now we need to maintain the organization and the dev space. Space apply. Yes. Now here it is asking you want to create a new HDA service instance. Already we created the service instance here, right? That one we are going to use it. So no. Once you click on no, it will show you whatever the service instance we created there. So HDA tutorial. This is a service instance I created here. Then finish. So once you click on finish, it will generate an SAP HANA database project message. It will remind you for a minute to a HDIContainer instance for being created. Once the project will be created, by using an open folder, we need to open the project. SAP HANA native app. Yes. Yes. Now the HANA project is created. If you see, when I expand my HANA, SAP HANA projects, here also it will load that. If you don't know the path, if you wait, here also it will come. Yes. Now it's loaded. From here we will deploy. The deployment I will show you later. The first step what I will do is, I will create a database artifacts. So for that, what will happen is this project will combine the artifact from an HDIContainer and a classic and replicated schema. So to create a table to hold the data from the validation evaluation received by the employees and rating them to give the company. That means I'm going to create a table like employee and rating and comments and report. So these are the columns I'm going to use to create a table. Two ways we can use: file, by using an artifact we can create a table, or else by using right click also we can create a table. The initial step for your learning purpose I will use like this: src new file. Later I will show you the easy way. And I will give a name like data clash performance dot hd table, right? hdb table. So once you click on enter, it will create a data folder. Within the data folder, it will create a table. So now here we are going to define a columns. For that, column table, then you need to give the table name. Performance, open the flower braces, and we need to define the column IDs. Then give the data type. Integer. It should be, we want to maintain this unique, right? So maintain it as an unique. For this, we need to give a description. That one we need to give comments. Name is employee ID. So this will populate as a description. Like this, we need to maintain some columns. So like this, I maintain some more columns and description. If you see, this is the performance table of an employee, and within the columns, I maintain the data types, and whatever the description you want to maintain, you can maintain the description like this. Now, now we created the database module in our artifact. Now we'll create a text index file. So the table, you have just defined it with the large text field with the comments from the employees. Now you must enable an index to enhance the text search. So to create a new database artifact, what you have to do is, under the data folder, now view command palette. From here, I will create an artifact. Here itself, I will show you how to create a table also, both. Now, within the artifact, you need to choose an index. Before showing, I will show you the table one also here. Yes, once you select this, it will generate like this. Now, we want index, right? Go to the index. And we need to specify the artifact name. Now I am giving name as a comment underscore text. So this is the index. Now click on create. Now the index file will be created. Here if you see the index comment text on, here we need to call the table name. So the table name we define it here, the performance. So this one we need to call there. Performance. Then in the braces, give the feedback comment. Yes. Now the index file is generated. Then what we have to do is we need to deploy the application. For that, here if you click on deploy, then the application will be deployed. Now you can see the details here. Yeah. And also, well, this deployment configurations already we maintained in the mta.aml file. If you continue to scroll down, here we can see the details. Now the next step I will show you is how to add a data from the local file. For that, we need to create a folder. Within the data, I will create a folder, loads. Here I will load some dummy data. So already I maintain some dummy data in my Excel file. So these are the column names I maintain. So that data I'm going to upload it here. If you want to know how to maintain the data also, from open HDIContainer also we can maintain the data if you don't have any dummy data, or else we can create a file and we can write the data. Data load dot hdb table data. Click on enter. Then we need to maintain what type of the file, everything we need to maintain in here. Further, need to maintain a JSON structure. Here we need to write a code like importing things. So here what I did is I maintain the JSON structure. Here I maintain the target table is the performance. Here I want to concatenate and source data. So the file name, header and type of configuration. Now what we need to do is to upload that. Right click, upload, then check where the CSV file is. CSV. I will sort it as a CSV file and upload. Yes, here the file is there. Now the file will upload it. You can see that. Or else what you can do is without write this and this data also you can maintain it. Both things will be the same. Now what you have to do is we need to deploy this file. For that, click on loads. Here and we will deploy. Now whatever the folder within the CSV file, everything will be deployed it here. Now we will check the data if it's there in our SAP Cloud. For that, what you have to do is open your HDIContainer, HANA Database Explorer. Here it will load your HDI, this one. I maintain so many things. Go for this. Here we need to select the tables. Yes, performance. Here you can see the columns, whatever we define it there. And you can see for the name, everything we maintained. So whatever things we maintain there, that things will populate here. So if you see here, reports to is not null. That means this two data is mandatory data. Remaining data, if it is null also, it will allow. That all structure I maintain it in my Business Application Studio. You can see here. That's how we need to maintain things. Then if you click on open data, see whatever file I uploaded here, right? That file you can see it here. So here also if you want to add it records, we can add it here also. That's how we need to load the data. Now what I will do is I will execute a SQL editor to open. For that, open an SQL editor for the query. Once you open it here we can see the complete whatever the column names and records, everything. Here what I will do is if you want to validate something, then by using some SQL statement you can validate things. So what I will do is to validate, I'll write some statement, select average. So within the select statement in the satisfaction index, I'm reading from the table performance. Click on execute. couldn't execute the performance index line 2. Okay, it is in the line 2, that's why. Yeah. Yes, see the average value is 4.1. That means if you see the performance rating, this from here for this data I cut read the average value. That's how we can test it. If you don't want to test or if you want to some new logic also, we can do it. The next step what I will do is I will show you how to access a classic schema from Business Application Studio. So let's navigate to our Business Application Studio. Then first we need to open the SQL console. For that, to create a plain schema, here itself open the SQL console. Once you open the SQL console, here we'll create a schema. For that, create schema. Name of the schema we need to define plain. Then I will create an user and password and I will set the role. For that, here what I have written is I created the SQL role and assign it to the user. User is this PL user with the permission of the granted manually before. If you see this, I need to allow all this one for this user. So this is the logic, I maintain it here, and this user will be used for the connection between the HDI container and the plain schema. So this will grant the role for the HDI container for the technical user. So to execute this, we need to press F8 or also you can run it here. Once you run it here, okay, there will be some syntax error. Okay, let's remove this. Yeah, correct. Now, still the creates key couldn't execute because they couldn't find the. Okay. Ignore all, and first what I will do is first I will execute this schema, then I will maintain the things. First I will create a schema and the user role, then I will maintain. Okay, what I will do is first let's open this properly. Open the SQL console. Yeah, why it is error is my dev space session is timed out. Let's reload it, then I will open. Yeah, because of that I'm getting error. Yeah, now it's logged in. Now I'll check. Now again the HANA Database Explorer is reloading. Then we will maintain a schema. Yes, now it's worked. If you see here, the schema is created, then the username and the password is created for the role. Then it's created row table with the two columns. If you see here, the columns, one is region and description. These are the two column names and the table name is plain. And here I maintain the data types. And here what I did is I created a connection between the both plain schema and also the HDI container. So in case for you, if it is not work, what you have to do is log in your instance from here, open the SAP HANA Database Explorer, then navigate it here, then it will work. So what here happened is there will be a connection happen. If you see the both schemas are same, one is SAP HANA Cloud database instance and one is in the here. Now the next step what we need to do is we need to load data for this schema also. That means for this table also I will load the data. For that what you need to do within the catalog, here we need to select table. Yeah. Here instead of admin, uncheck this and select the plain. Yes, this is the plain schema. If you see for this schema, the table we defined it there, right? Here it is. Here also we can load the data. That means click on open data, add records. This way also we can maintain, or the second option is right click, import data. Both will be the same. Already I showed you, right, to import the data. That's why here I will maintain the data for the region. So maintain data like J and Asia Pacific. Let's maintain another record also. Yeah, two records I maintained. Then click on save. Now what I will do is I will create a user provided services. For that, go to your BAS and open the terminal. Here we need to write a command cf axis underscore axis -p. Here we need to write our user roles /user /colon/user. Here if you see we maintained a username is PLUSR. This is the user I maintain. Now /close, comma. Now we need to maintain a password, right? For the /password. So like this we need to maintain username and password. If you see here, CF cups for access, cloud access, username and password, and the target is HANA and the file name of schema is plain. Like this we need to pass the data. If you want to pass some other also you can pass it. So you can see now the user provided service is created for this origin and the dev space of mail ID. Now what you have to do is I will add the database connection. For that here we need to expand SAP HANA Cloud project. Then here we need to add database connection. Once you click on add database connection, here it will ask the you have existing connection type or not. Here we need to choose existing user provide service instance. Then we need to maintain this. So this one I maintain it here. So this is our user provide service name. Click on add. Once you click on add, what it will happen is the HANA projects view, you can see that the user provide service instance is now a part of our database connection. You can see that here. Now I will show you how to maintain the grant permissions to your technical users. For that, right click of your DB and maintain new file. Here we need to maintain a file name is cf and the file name cf/folder. This is the folder. Within the folder plain dot hdb grants. Like this also you can create it or some other way. Both will be the same. Yes, here we need to maintain our roles. What roles we have, that roles we need to maintain it here. See, schema roles. Here we will add that. If you maintain here, if you add, then it will come. Role name, schema name, and the role of the admin, both things. So these are the rules. I maintained it here. In next video, I will show you how to perform a calculation views. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Thank you for watching.